Hello student, welcome to Saint Angel online classes. We all are working from home. Student, in previous video we had discussed about what happened when plane wavefront incident on any reflecting surface as well as refracting surface. Student, in this video I am going to prove the laws of reflection by using Huygens principle. So let's start to prove the laws of reflection. Laws of reflection by using Huygens principle. Huygens principle. So let us consider a plane wavefront AB incident on any reflecting surface x dash as shown in figure. Consider this is a reflecting surface x dash. Now a plane wavefront AB incident on this reflected surface. And we know that rays is perpendicular to the wavefront. So the wavefront AB contain infinite numbers of rays. All are perpendicular to the plane of wavefront. These are the incident rays. Now we draw the normal at that point N1. This is the incident rays and this is the normal. So angle between incident rays and normal is incident angle. Student, as we know that each particle on the wavefront act as a fresh source of light and emit wavelets, and this wavefront AB contains infinite number of particles and all emit wavelets. I consider two particles A and B on the wavefront AB. Student, after time t, the distance traveled by this particle B is distance traveled by particle B in time t. That is distance equal to speed into time. Consider in this medium speed of light is c. That's why distance traveled by the particle B in time t is c into t. So consider after t second the particle B reached at particle B reached at point B dash by travelling distance CT. And in the same interval of time, the particle A on the wavefront AB reflected by the reflecting surface XX dash. Now we draw the reflected rays. This is the reflected rays. Consider after t time the particle at A reached at point A dash and travelling distance also CT. Similarly, we draw the normal at point B dash. Consider N2. So the particle at B dash after certain interval of time, it also returned or reflected by the reflected surface XX dash and becomes parallel to the AA dash, because both the incident rays incident at same angle. That's why they also reflected by same angle. Now we draw the reflected rays. Now these two are the reflected rays, and we know that the wavefront is perpendicular to the rays. These are the reflected wavefront which is perpendicular to both rays. This is reflected rays, this is also reflected rays, and A dash B dash is reflected wavefront. Now the angle between normal and reflected rays, reflected angle. As we know that rays and wavefront are perpendicular, that's why this angle is equal to 90 minus R. And we also know that normal is always perpendicular to the surface, that's why this angle is equal to R. Similarly, the incident rays and incident wavefront are perpendicular, that's why this angle is equal to 90 minus I. Finally, this angle is equal to I. Friend, here AB is the incident wavefront which incident on the reflected surface XX dash. After reflection, the reflected wavefront becomes A dash B dash. These are the reflected rays and these are the incident rays. Angle between incident rays and normal is incident angle. Finally, this angle is equal to I. And angle between reflected rays and normal are reflected angle. Finally, this angle is equal to R. Friend, after t time, the particle on B travel a distance CT and reached at B dash. Similarly, the particle on A travel a distance CT and reached at A dash. And by joining the A dash and B dash, we obtain the reflected wavefront which is perpendicular to both the rays. Now, from triangle A, B, B dash, A, B and B dash, this triangle. From triangle A, B, B dash, sin I, this angle, sin I equal to we know that sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Here perpendicular is BB dash and hypotenuse is AB dash. Sin I equal to perpendicular, it means BB dash upon hypotenuse AB dash. From figure, sin I equal to BB dash is equal to CT. So sin I equal to CT upon AB dash. Consider equation first. Again from triangle A dash B dash, A dash and B dash, A dash B dash. Sine this angle, sine R equal to perpendicular A dash upon hypotenuse AB dash. Sine R equal to A dash upon AB dash. It is clear that A dash equal to CT. So sine R equal to CT upon AB dash. Now it is clear from equation first, CT upon AB dash is equal to sine I. That's why sine R equal to sine I from equation first. So I equal to R. It means angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection, which is the proof of first law of reflection. Now student, it is clear from figure, incident wavefront is lie in a plane perpendicular to the plane of board. Similar, reflected wavefront is also lie in a plane perpendicular to the plane of board, and normal also lie in a plane perpendicular to the plane of board. So all lie in same plane. Hence it is clear from figure incident wavefront reflected wavefront and normal all lie in same plane perpendicular to plane of board. You can write perpendicular to plane of paper. So student, these are the proof of laws of reflection by using Huygens principle. So please pause the video and note in your notebook.